Okay, this is the Consew 225 that we've been fixing up for David and Nan. I've been working on stitch length, adjusting the stitch length, make sure that part's working, getting the tension done. We've got a new tension unit on it. Hopefully it hasn't, hopefully I haven't messed it up while I've been switching things around anyway. We put the servo motor on it. Okay, now what I'm doing right here is testing it, seeing how well it's doing on going from different layers of leather. This is a piece of my old shoes, so that section that I just started sewing on was what, 3 layers thick in some areas, more, but you know, this is thin, relatively thin leather. I mean, it's shoe leather, so it was a pair of thick, when I say thick, I mean, you know, this is a pair of like earth shoes. That was the clogs. So it's a nice piece of leather, about like what you would use for a good jacket, and or obviously shoes. It's on a single layer here. It went, when it went from the thick layers to the single layer, you'll notice that the stitch length changed a little bit, and that's because you had a height difference there. And when you switch from a thicker area to a thinner area, your stitch length will often change because you don't have for that short period of time when you're switching the heights. The feed dog and walking foot don't have quite as good of a grip. That's why I ended up with because I went from 3 to 5 layers in the areas where there was extra tabs sewn on. I was purposely doing 3 layers, but there's where they had overlapped it. There's like 4, and in one section there's 5 layers of it. But showing that we've got nice, beautiful stitches. Now this is with the servo motor set on 200, sorry. And 200 is probably going to be a really good, easily controlled speed for Nan or a beginner. Keep your fingers out from under that needle. That is a size 22 needle. That is one freaking thick thing. It will sew through bone, so keep your fingers out of it. This is a finger guard. I twisted the finger guard up because the previous owner had the finger guard catching on the walking foot, and obviously you can't have that. That's why it looks tweaked and twisted, is because I bent it up away out of the way. But anyway, it does great.